Hello there, everyone, and welcome to another live reaction stream here on my channel for the NASCAR Xfinity Series Contender 300 at Homestead. Custer got his first win here in the Xfinity Series. He has been a runner-up here the last two starts. Here's the kicker. He has led more laps at this racetrack than all the other playoff contenders combined. Andrea Riggs, hello there. Yes, indeed, it is Homestead time now. The final four for trucks is set. Yeah, it's Corey Heim, Grant Enfinger, Carson Hocevar, and Ben Rhodes. Shame for Nick Sanchez that he couldn't make it in. Marcos Luis. Let's hope Dale Jr.'s car doesn't go up in flames. Yeah, like it did at Bristol. And hello there, Bruz TKO. Okay, we got our pre-race ceremonies here coming up. Please pray with me. Dear God, you made the world and everyone in it. Thank you for this day, this track, these drivers and crews, and for this South Florida weather. Thank you for the freedom to race, the skill to win, and the grace to compete. Father, we bow our heads and hearts to you because you're powerful. But we raise our prayers to you because you're listening. Would you protect these competitors and fans? We cheer so loud that we lose our voices. And it's just a glimpse of what we're made for. One day we will all with one unified voice cheer for you. In Jesus' name, amen. Here to perform our national anthem, please welcome the Palmetto Ridge High School Choir. Okay, here we go. Now I'm going to get ready to start for the start of this race. Yes, hello there, Dave. Here we are, preparing for the Xfinity Series race at Homestead. As you can see, my three picks for this race are all laid out with those die casts right out in front of you. Primary pick is the pole sitter, Cole Custer. Alternate winner, Sam Mayer, looking to get his first oval track win and fourth win of the season. And my dark horse candidate, Dale Earnhardt Jr. Yes, indeed. I genuinely am going to go through with that. And yeah, and again, kind of going back with the truck series, you know what, I'm just going to say it right now. Matt Crafton, what were you thinking when you did what you did to Nick Sanchez? And look, I know Nick Sanchez certainly said a lot of stuff that he really shouldn't have, and yeah, the fine that he got does make sense. But Crafton, he should have been suspended for the rest of the year and most of the beginning of next year too, because what the fuck were you thinking, dude? What were you thinking? And you know what, I'm just going to say this right now. I don't care who tries to defend him. I've officially lost all respect for Matt Crafton.
I don't know what convinced him to do that. If anything, it's the mindset of those damn Facebook boomers who think that, oh, the only way the youngsters going to learn proper is if you go up and beat the dang old shit out of them. It's like, no, that's not going to teach them that's not going to teach them respect. In fact, what Crafton did, the only thing that Crafton would teach Sanchez is how to be afraid of him. And to teach a sense, it's like, do as stupid as stupid does. It's like, do unto others, they'll do unto you. It's like, what do you think's going to happen here? Acting like a bullish, fake-ass, wannabe tough guy is not going to make you respected. It's just going to make you a freaking dickhead. I don't care who tries to defend that. It's obviously wrong. Astro Sniper, hello there. Well, we'll see who will make the Xfinity Series Championship 4, because right now no spots are set in just yet, because last week we saw an unexpected moment with Riley Herbst getting his first win. And you know what? I could easily be one of those people who could just completely go off the rails and just lose my shit and be like, this is a sign that this is the end of the Xfinity Series. It's like, no, I don't have the nerves to put up with that shit anymore. It's not worth my time. And plus, anybody out there who is saying that this is the end of the Xfinity Series, they're the ones who said the exact same thing after Brandon Jones got his first win 4 years ago. Those people really have a weird way of constantly being stuck on a constant cycle of doing the same shit over and over and over again, which, by the way, is the very definition of insanity. Let me just remind you. So wait, let me see. All 3 of your top favorites got eliminated, including your championship pick. So you'll be rooting for Enfinger in 2 weeks to bring a storybook ending to GMS Racing. And yeah, screw Crafton. His washed ass needs to retire anyways. Yeah, that's the thing. That's another thing I said. Crafton's just mad that he hasn't won a race in over 3 friggin' years. And he kind of knows that his career is drawing to a close. And he knows that it's only a matter of time before he gets phased out by the younger, newer drivers anyways. If anything, I think it should be official. 2024 should be Crafton's last season. That is, unless if he doesn't announce retirement early before the beginning of next season, which probably not going to happen. But yeah, 2024 should be the last season for Crafton. I'm sorry, but yeah, I'm not putting up with that. Even Paul Bald defended Crafton. Like, who? Like, who is that? I don't get it. Like, anyone who is defending Crafton, you're an idiot. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit about who I'm trying to piss off anymore. It's like, there is no defense for that. Even after all the facts are set straight, you still should have no right to defend him. But it's the last I'm going to speak on it. Right now, I've got to focus on the start of the Xfinity race. So we'll see who will end up winning this race today. And again, I wish that Trevor Bayne was in the 19 car instead of Joe Griff Jr., or hell, even Mayat Snyder, since this is where he got his first win 2 years ago. Okay, command to start engines has now happened. Oh, Paul Tracy. If Crafton retires, I want Frankie Muniz to drive the 88. Tracy has no room to talk. He literally got suspended from a racing series for being the worst driver. Oh, yeah, he was suspended from the SRX series. And yeah, Ken Schrader also had reasonable grounds to be angry with him, too. Totally justifiably. Jeff Burton's right up here along the banking and the turns out of turn 4. Now, what else was I going to think of? But yeah, as far as Frankie Muniz goes, there are rumors suggesting that Muniz could run a partial schedule in the Truck Series, driving for Thor Sport, which means he'd probably be in the 66 truck. But the rumors suggesting that Muniz could drive for RSS Racing in the 38 car, which I kind of feel indifferent about, but at the same time, I wouldn't necessarily be against it either. I mean, I think it's good. Just as long, again, anything to get Muniz out of ARCA. I just have to admit it. Muniz really crashed and burned in the latter portion of the season in ARCA. Best finish being a single top 5 at Michigan. He started off the season with a lot of promise, and then it all just went downhill from there. But I still think Muniz, I still want to say that Muniz is the real deal. Again, if he can only get the right opportunity and have things go the way he needs it to, then yeah, he really can be the real deal. And CMR21, hello there. Also, here's something else that's kind of shocking. Chandler Smith getting bought out from his contract with Colleague to go back to Toyota and Joe Gibbs Racing next year. I guess maybe that's a sign that TRD let a few too many drivers slip through the revolving door that is their driver development program, and they got to take at least one of them back. Because that's really what the big problem is with Toyota. They don't have a driver development program. They have a revolving door where drivers come in and then they go out after like 1 or 2 years. And it's just so inconsistent, and there's no room for proper driver stability because TRD has like this thing where it's like as soon as you're in, you're almost immediately out. Again, which just goes back to that thing. It's the revolving door analogy. Modern ARCA is just F1, but for start. ARCA today is like the modern day version of NASCAR in the pre-modern era. 1948 to 1971. That's what ARCA is today. I said this once in another thing on my own accord, but I'm going to say it here. ARCA is the modern day equivalent of NASCAR from the pre-modern era. Honestly, Cole Custer, I still think, might be the most prominent driver going into this race. But at the same time, it's like something kind of part of me wants to see someone like Sheldon Creed pull off the win too, just to kind of have like a massive upset, because he really is in position to try and pull an upset. Or either John Hunter Nemechek or Austin Hill pulling off the win to cement themselves, for one of them to be cemented in the championship 4. Apparently, Sheldon Creed is just as likely to land a ride as Chandler Smith with JGR. Curious to see what the Colleague lineup is going to be in the Xfinity Series. Also, it's weird that Brett Moffitt is starting in the top. Yeah, that's true. Brett Moffitt starting in the top 10. And I'm going to say this right now. I still think Haley Deegan is going to be better suited for when she goes to AM Racing in that number 15 car next year. It's like, again, it's now it may not be essentially the same, but again, it's kind of like Harrison Burton. He wasn't that good in the trucks, but when he goes to Xfinity, he turned everyone's expectations around pretty quick, and he got like 4 wins in 2020. So again, I don't think Haley Deegan will win necessarily, but showing a lot better consistency is the key thing for her next year at Xfinity. With Hocevar going to the Cup Series, who will take his spot in the truck? It was already established Matt Mills is going to replace Hocevar in the 42 truck at Nice next year. Yeah, Matt Mills is confirmed to be Hocevar's replacement. And while we're at it, can we have Bailey Curry replace Lawless Allen in the 45 truck? Can we please have that happen as well? Yeah, there's Dale Earnhardt Jr. Finally, in the Bass Pro Shops car that was revealed late last year, and all the way, it took quite a while for it to be established as to what race he'd be running with it. Now it's Homestead, and it'll be the first time that Dale Jr. has run at Homestead since 2020. Yeah, he ran this race in 2020 driving that plain yellow Hellman's car. Lawless Allen needs to go to ARCA. Well, yeah, probably, because, yeah, the trucks, like, he's just not making the cut. Yeah, Custer and Nemechek on row 1, Allgaier and Hill, row 2, Brett Moffitt in row 3, Herbst, Berry, Creed, and Kligerman, and Sammy Smith starting next to Moffitt, and that's your top 10. Joe Graff Jr. in row 6, Sam Mayer and Ryan Sieg, row 7, Hemrick and Retzlaff, row 8, Jones and Kyle Weatherman, row 9, Kaz Gralla and Derek Krauss, row 10. Connor Mosack, Jeremy Clements, and that cursed Wood Brothers throwback, row 11. Dale Jr. and Ryan Newman in row 12. Kyle Sieg, Josh Williams, Leland Honeyman, Jeb Burton. Row 15, Poole, Maggio, Alfredo, Cram, Jeffrey Earnhardt, Perkins, Massey, Emmerling, and crap, I couldn't quite keep up with all those. Damn, went a little too quick for me. So yeah, even though it is already like late October, it can still be pretty hot down in Miami even at this time of the year. And they're doing this race out in the middle of the day. And yeah, this was last year. There was also that really, really bizarre incident, yeah, where Larson got into Truex and spun him on pit road. Very near, very, very close call, but not so much because, yeah, there was an incident that happened in the truck race where one of the crew members for the Rayum brothers team got hit by their truck when there was an incident with him and the 22 for AM Racing were coming into their pit stalls. And the 33 truck kind of went in a little too hard and hit one of his crew members. Kind of like, but I argue it was more aggressive than what happened at Talladega with Zane Smith hitting one of his crew members during a pit stop. Proposed full-time lineup at Nice is going to be Matt Mills, Caden Honeycutt, and Bailey Curry. Plus the rotational truck for SVG, the Chastain brothers, Hocevar, Zane Smith, and maybe Pastrana if he runs Daytona again. I don't really think Pastrana is going to run another NASCAR race. I think he's decided to call it quits after the Daytona 500 this year, at least for NASCAR, that is. So, yeah, the lights are off on the pace car, so it looks like they're going to be getting ready to get started here. Okay, pace car is about to pull off. Here we go. All right, they are now on the front stretch. Here we go. And we are green at Homestead. Custer already taking out a pretty significant lead. John R. Nemechek still below him on the inside. Austin Hill now trying to go for second. Josh Berry way out on the outside trying to get around Brett Moffitt. Where do you think Tyler Ankrum and Lawless Allen will go next year? Honestly, yeah, there is part of me that thinks that Tyler Ankrum won't return to Hattori, and something tells me that possibly Jake Drew could replace him in the 16 truck next year. I mean, that's my personal theory, but again, I don't really know. Maybe Tyler Ankrum gets another year, considering he won the ARCA race at Mid-Ohio with Hattori. But yeah, Lawless Allen, yeah, he needs to go. He's wasting his spot at Nice Motorsports, and a guy like Bailey Curry would be so much better off. Kligerman now up to 10th. Mayer is up to 8th. Brett Moffitt 7th. But yeah, Custer still holding on to the lead with an over 4/10 of a second lead on Justin Allgaier. Dale Jr. is currently 19th. Sheldon Creed 11th. Parker Retzlaff 14th. Jeremy Clements in 20th. Yeah, Jr. right there on the bottom, long behind Hemrick. Austin Hill thought he was going to try and make a move on Barry, but couldn't get it to happen. But yeah, Cole Custer has really excelled at a track like Homestead and Xfinity. This is where he got his first win in 2017. Y'all, Lawless Allen going to Young's Motorsports. Liuna will probably keep Ankrum in the 16. Could care less where Allen goes. The Airborne number 3. Hello there. That Wood Brothers throwback looks so strange. Yeah, because they basically took the number 2 and turned it upside down to try and make it a makeshift number 5. Which, to be fair, sounds pretty simple enough in theory. And Bushy Earnhardt, I think that's a reference to Michael Marutz's thing, which is Kyle Busch as Dale Earnhardt. It's like Kyle Busch may have revived RCR as a Cup team, and it would be funny because here's something that I thought of. If Kyle Busch were to win a Cup Series title for RCR, that would be RCR's first championship in the Cup Series since Dale Earnhardt's 7th title in 1994. And next year will be 30 years since that happened. So that's something to consider for next year, and that Busch certainly is going to give it his all to try and make history for that team. Yeah, that car specifically a Neil Bonnet throwback that Clements is doing. Yeah, I think that's what they said it was. But Justin Allgaier is now caught up to Custer. He's now just over 1/10 of a second behind him. That didn't take long. It's not even 10 laps in, and Allgaier's already trying to make a move on the lead. Custer's way on the bottom. Allgaier was running the top lane, still holding a pretty decent amount of distance, and Allgaier's starting to close in now. Sam Mayer now up to 7th. Ryan Sieg now in 10th. Dale Jr. up to 13th. Well, that didn't take long. Yeah, that's something I don't realize. This is not Allgaier's best track. Like, he's never really had the best performance here. And now here he is now. He finally must have figured something out. Because here he is running second. Ryan Newman currently in 21st. Ryan Ellis 31st. CJ McLaughlin back in last. So strange seeing Hemrick and Dale Jr. running next to each other, considering that Hemrick drove for Junior Motorsports on a partial schedule in 2020. So yeah, John Hunter Nemechek is starting to work his way into the fray here as he's in third and is starting to close in on Allgaier. Really think Creed has a shot. He's in the same car that won this race in 2021. RCR should do a throwback on the next gen with the Wrangler paint scheme. Would actually make it even better if they actually got Wrangler to sponsor them to help add on to that. The only problem is Kyle Busch really can't do a throwback with the DEI style number 8 because we all know a certain someone who would totally be an objection to that. And that's the reason why we have the number 8 font that we have now, which I'll admit still really hasn't grown on me. I mean, it's not terrible, but it's not great either. Oh, Kligerman still trying to hold off Dale Jr. as Kaz Gralla got around Jr. So far, only 12 laps in. Well, yeah, now 13 laps in. First stage is 45 laps, so they're still got a ways to go until they're halfway through the first stage. This is a great battle for 12th. I mean, if anything, I think it's good that they're at least focusing on stuff going on in like the middle of the pack. I think it's still good that they should try to focus on stuff that's going on back there as well. Even if it is Dale Jr. who's back there. And Nemechek just took second from Allgaier, but Allgaier's still not going to fall back that much. I think he's certainly going to still give it a run here. And now we're going to go to our first commercial break after 14 laps. Ugh. So, what's going on here? When Kyle Busch was doing his throwback, I thought they said he would be throwing it back to his first Cup Series win from Fontana in 2005. Crazy Train is the theme song of the Modifieds at Wall Stadium in New Jersey whenever they roll out. Really? Interesting choice that they go with that. I think something went wrong with Sheldon Creed. What the? And Dale Jr. just happened to be right behind him when it happened. God damn. Well, where is Creed right now? Well, right now he's still on the track. He's still going, so really no telling what happened. He's still sitting in 11th. He's catching up to Ryan Sieg in 10th. And so I will admit it is good that Psy Apps decided to step up and be Ryan Sieg's sponsor for the entire season next year after what happened with CMR Roofing. And yep, there you go. Sheldon Creed is now going to make the pass on Sieg for 10th. And we're now just about halfway through stage 1. And yeah, Creed could get at least one stage point here. For anyone of you who hasn't done it yet, make sure to like the stream if you haven't yet. For the Sportsmen down in Wall, I believe their theme is the American Woman song, and I believe that theme for the factory stocks is Wake Me Up Before You Go. Like, why that song? Like, I don't really get that. And when I say American Woman, it's the Lenny Kravitz version. Oh. Oh, a little bit of radio trouble for Riley Herbst. Josh Berry is now dropped back to 10th. What the heck? Whoa, a little bit of a bobble for Berry coming out of 4, but still going. Dale Jr. in 16th. Newman up to 19th. Oh, Sheldon Creed closing in on Moffitt for 8th. And Sammy Smith is dropping back a little bit more again as Creed now jumps up to 8th. And now he's going to try and take 7th from Moffitt. No, can't quite complete the pass. Tried to move way down on the bottom to take the spot for Moffitt. Couldn't complete it. Sam Mayer is currently 23 points below the championship cut line, and he's currently in 5th, right behind Austin Hill. Custer, Nemechek, Allgaier, and Hill. They're your current championship 4, and Creed is now looking to make the pass on Moffitt again. Yeah, it was a little bit loose there going into turn 3. A little slideways from the 2 coming off of 4, Rick Allen. Yeah, well, Sheldon Creed's still right there behind Moffitt. And that CJ McLaughlin just went a lap down. All he had to do was follow the damn train, CJ. Kaz Gralla now up to 10th. And now Creed took 7th from Moffitt. Ryan Newman has now pitted. So they're now almost to lap 30 with just over 15 to go in the stage. So, good. Anyone remember that quote Rick Allen said when the Zero spun here in the Xfinity Series years ago? Anything added to 0 is still 0. He would have been right if he said multiplied instead of added. I'm not sure when exactly it was that he said that. Got another commercial break. Cole Custer still out front. There's really a new Golden Corral ad, and yeah, that's not going to get annoying as hell really fast. Again, Kevin Harvick still has nightmares about kids eating free at Golden Corral. And yes, it's been over 12 years since that happened, but I'm still going to make that reference. Garrett Smithley was the driver. Oh, so that was 2019? Oh. So that wasn't that long ago. So after almost a decade in development hell, the FNAF movie has finally come to fruition. Even then, I still really am not sure how to feel about it now that it has happened. Corey Haim going straight to Cup once Truex retires and Nemechek switches to Gibbs. No, I think Corey Haim is better off going to Xfinity. Again, he should still stick to the natural progression. He shouldn't try to tamper with that. And Sheldon Creed now up to 5th. Whoa, Creed almost got spun out of turn 2 battling with Mayer. Mayer still holds on to 4th, but Creed is still right there in 5th. Man, that was close. 10 to go in stage 1 now. And Creed is still pretty close to Mayer here. He hasn't lost that much ground. Austin Hill dropped back to 8th. Austin Hill is now 8 points below, 8 points above the cut line with Mayer now up to 4th. Wait, what was that? First, fluid falling from Creed's car, and now he went into the wall. But at the same time, he's still running in the top 5, so it hasn't become disastrous for him yet. And he's still hanging tough with Sam Mayer, so he's not out of it yet. Oh, now even Sam Mayer. Oh, yeah, he touched the wall a little bit himself, too. Okay, 6 to go in stage 1. Custer still up front. Nemechek less than a second behind him. Allgaier 3rd, Mayer 4th, Creed, Moffitt, Herbst, Austin Hill, Gralla, and Sammy Smith, the top 10. Oh, C.J. McLaughlin's in the pits. It looks like his car burst on fire.
Having to go to the safety crew there. Custer coming up on 4 laps to go in this stage.
4 to go in stage 1. The caution was not called for McLaughlin. And Newman is already out of the race. Oh, Hemrick now in 10th. Oh, Sam Mayer now up to 3rd. Allgaier 4th, and Creed is now closing in on Allgaier. Now just 5 points separate Hill and Mayer on the cut line for the championship. Oh, Sam Mayer, I think he's about to make his move on Nemechek for 2nd. Oh, Sheldon Creed now goes to 4th, and Sam Mayer is now 2nd. Oh, Allgaier's going to try and cross him back over to take back 4th. Oh, Creed still got that big run around the outside, I think. Whoa, a little bit of a bobble by Allgaier. And Brett Moffitt now gets around him for 5th. Last lap of stage 1. Custer still up front. Mayer is now just under a second behind Custer. Wow, look at that. My 2 primary picks are now running 1 and 2. Probably not going to be able to get a run to pass by him for the stage win, but still a pretty admirable effort for Sam Mayer. Yeah, look at that. And here we go at turn 4, and Cole Custer will win stage 1 at Homestead. Mayer 2nd, Nemechek 3rd, Creed 4th, Moffitt 5th. Allgaier 6th, Riley Herb 7th, Austin Hill, Gralla, and Hemrick. That is your top 10 for stage 1. Ryan Newman is already out of the race. And there's what happened to CJ McLaughlin. I'm kind of surprised they didn't call a caution for that. Was a little worried for Creed, but wow, he finished 5th after all that. No, 4th. Ugh. Damn it, that noise is so annoying. Still surprisingly got a very unseasonably hot day today. Yeah. Okay. So here we go. Cole Custer wins stage 1. So who is going to win stage 2 and thus subsequently the race? Was a little worried. Yeah, 29 was also on pit road, and that was Mason Maggio, I believe. Okay, we're back. Probably going to get ready for the pit cycle for the conclusion of the first stage. And it's kind of surprising how many cars that were able to go up to the front that suddenly started falling back because of minor things like getting loose through the corners and getting up against the wall, and they go from like way up there at the front and then start falling way back. Okay, they're all now following each other down pit road. Pretty close to those barrels. Please, no speeding penalties. Don't try to overdo anything here. So who's going to get out first? 13.8 for Sheldon Creed, 14.6 Sam Mayer. 14.4 for Nemechek and Custer. Custer still gets out first. Mayer, Creed, Nemechek, Allgaier, Herbst, Hill, Gralla, Hemrick, and Moffitt. Moffitt was the big loser and lost 5 spots. Creed gained 1 spot. So Sheldon Creed now up to third. So yeah, Custer and Mayer are currently showing off as the two of the more prominent drivers, and I think Sheldon Creed could find his way into the picture as well. Yeah, Custer, Mayer, and Creed are currently 1, 2, 3. 0, 1, and 2. Yeah. Well, so far he's still on track and he's really been working his way up through the field. So for now, it doesn't look like it hasn't presented itself as a massive detriment to Creed. Gralla gained 2 points. Hemrick with 1. Moffat 6. Oh. Yeah, that can certainly be a problem. Now doing the choose now. The new Golden Corral and Coke Zero commercials are already just as annoying as the older ones. Oh yeah, most definitely. Okay, so they're now going to get ready for the start of stage 2. Okay, so the lights on the pace car are off. They're about to go green for stage 2. All right, here we go. Custer and Mayer, and they lead them to green. We're back to green for stage 2. Sheldon Creed with Allgaier right behind him. Mayer's now trying to go up and take the lead. There he goes, and Sam Mayer to the lead. Whoa, a little bit close there. Custer now dives down on the bottom to try and take the lead back. Mayer's still holding it on there. So, yeah, Sam Mayer out here taking command and trying to take the lead. But Custer's fighting back on the inside to try and take the lead back. Nemechek in third, sitting right there behind these guys, trying to see if he can capitalize on them screwing up. No. Custer took back the lead going out of turn 2, and Allgaier now moves up to third. Mayer's not going to try to take the lead back, though. Here he goes. Mayer back to the lead. Custer now on the outside. Mayer still going to run him up to the high side as they come out of 4. Custer's still going to maintain the lead. Custer takes back the lead. Mayer's now running the outside. Allgaier's starting to close in a little bit more. Creed now back to 7th. Allgaier's starting to close in on Mayer for 2nd. 38 truck of Zane Smith has been disqualified for windshield support violation. Like, damn. I mean, I already knew that Zane Smith was the odd one out, and he didn't really have the best run, but that just feels like it's adding insult to injury. Like, oh my God. But yeah, Zane Smith disqualified. So yeah, this really is a sign that he's going through a championship hangover for sure. Sammy Smith currently in 10th, battling with Kaz Gralla. Dale Jr. back in 15th. Austin Hill in 5th. Creed battling with Kligerman for 7th. Allgaier now to 2nd. Trying to challenge Custer for the lead. If Eckes didn't get that speeding penalty late in the race, then no. 38 getting disqualified would have put him in the final 4. Yeah. So, still very unfortunate for Eckes. And don't get me wrong, I also feel very bad that Eckes wasn't able to make it in either. Nemechek still in 3rd. No, Mayer's still in 3rd. Nemechek in 4th. So Austin Hill is now 10 points above Mayer in the points. Custer leading, Nemechek, Allgaier, and Hill. Now Sammy Smith is at the bottom of the points, 54 points below the cut. And Nemechek now is looking to take 3rd from Mayer. Can't quite get there. Looks like Mayer's going to get the upper hand coming out of turn 4, and Mayer still maintains 3rd. Allgaier in 2nd. So, yeah, the guys in 2nd, 3rd, and 4th are still a pretty close margin with each other. Custer running down on the bottom. Allgaier running up near the wall. Now Nemechek's going to try and dive down on the bottom to take 3rd from Mayer. He's going to slide up in front of Mayer to try and to cement the spot, and it looks like he will. Sam Mayer, Austin Hill, still out front. Dale Jr. now running behind Sheldon Creed. Now he goes way down to try and take the spot from Creed. Riley Herbst behind Austin Hill for trying to see if he can take fifth. Dale Jr. in 14th. Oh, looks like there might have been something between Barry and Whoa! Chandler Smith gets a little bit loose out of turn 4. Keeps it under control. He's still going. Sammy Smith took the spot that he was in. Kaz Gralla now behind Chandler Smith with Emmerich behind Gralla. And Riley Herbst now took fifth from Austin Hill, but Austin Hill going to try and see if he can take the spot back. Okay, so Custer still out front. So Mayer is now back to 4th. Chandler Smith currently holding on to 10th with Hemrick in 11th. Sammy Smith 9th, Barry 8th, Kligerman 7th. But yeah, going out of turn 4, looks like there's a little bit out of control, a little bit sideways for Chandler Smith. Luckily, caution, Dawson Cram sitting on the infield out of, I think turn 1. He lost a tire. Oh, it's the left rear tire. The lug nuts just completely come unsecured from the car. What the heck? Just saw Zane Smith get disqualified. Saw the window before the disqualification happened. Okay. So, yeah, that officially explains why the disqualification happened. But what the heck happened to Dawson Graham? They just cut to it just suddenly. Like, damn. That just happened so out of the blue. Like, it just cut to it like, boom. Whoa. Got our first incident caution. The tire is still rolling. It's now out in the infield, out of turn 2. So yeah, this incident happened on the inside of turn 2. Are they gonna do they have a replay? Yeah, Dawson Cram's now getting out of his car. Yeah, this Mike Harmon shitbox is not exactly the best. Okay, we got ourselves a little bit of a replay. Doesn't really show us a lot, but it looks like something must have happened when the wheel lug nuts started to come undone, and then it sent him spinning up into the wall. Yeah, so it looks like the next gen car isn't the only car that has a problem with lug nuts coming out of order and just sending a wheel breaking off. Oh, you had to bring that up. That infamous Darrell Waltrip bit. Well, Derek Krauss going on to pit road and another driver as well. So not a lot of drivers are going to pit road now, but some of them are trying to see if they can get a jump on the field or something like that. But yeah, first incident caution for Dawson Cram. Dollaritas at Applebee's. Insert obligatory rollin' meme here. The heck is a doll? That's the thing that Applebee's came up with, which is margaritas that are available for $1. At least that's what I think it is. And again, I don't really follow this, but that's my best intuition as to what that is. Okay, so they're already going to do the choose now. Going to get ready for the restart now. Dale Jr. has still been running decently in the top 15. So yeah, with they're going to go back to green with 18 to go in stage 2. So let's see who wins the second stage. No chance he's not going to spin the tires. Yeah, Johnny Morris was the recent guest on the Dale Jr. download. Okay, pace car's pulled off. We're going to go back to green with 18 to go in stage 2. Custer and Nemechek on the front row. Nemechek goes out to the front to the first position. Custer fighting to take second back. Sam Mayer on the bottom. Kligerman now in the top 5. Oh, shit. Nemechek really was the one who capitalized there. Mayer's now going to second. Oh, can't quite clear Custer for second. Custer's going to take back the second spot. $17 to go in stage 2. Mayer's still right there with Custer. Kligerman in 4th with Allgaier right behind him. Derek Krauss now to 10th behind Hemrick. Okay, so Derek Krauss is now up to 6th. No, 5th. And he's got the freshest tires of the group along. And Kyle Sieg in 11th. How about that? Yeah, Derek Krauss already now into the top 5, now in 4th. What a run for Krauss. Nice clue. Looks to be closing in a little bit more on Mayer for 3rd. Whoa, Mayer gets on the wall. Mayer got in the wall a little bit out of turn 4. Krauss is now closed up to him, and now it looks like he might be trying to take 3rd. He's way on the bottom, Mayer on the top. Oh, looks like he might go 2 for 1 and take 2nd. Derek Krauss now at the 2nd. How about that? Yeah, how about Derek Krauss running now, getting... Yeah, that gamble he made really seemed to have paid off in his favor. What about that? Once it's November, Mariah Carey starts defrosting. Don't remind me. Do not. Oh, Derek Krauss is about to go for the lead. There he goes, Derek Krauss to the lead. There he goes, Derek Krauss just went right by and took the lead from Nemechek. What a run for him. Wow. Sam Mayer up to 4th, but how is that? What do you would have guessed the probability of that? Derek Krauss taking the lead. DK. Stratford, Wisconsin has only made a few starts with Colleague this year, but he has shown a marginally decent performance. But this is by far one of the best things he's done so far. And it's like, damn, he just went right up and he took the friggin' lead. Kyle Sieg now up to 7th. So yeah, Kyle Sieg is now starting to show that his gamble is starting to pay off too. Kyle Sieg now up to 6th. What a run for Kyle Sieg. Hemrick in 10th. Dale Jr. 14th. Ryan Sieg 18th. Parker, something might have been happening with Parker Retzlaff. Whoa, Retzlaff. Whoa, Connor Mosak almost got into Retzlaff, and that could have been a crash. Now Sheldon Creed bumps into Dale Jr. Derek Krauss decided to pit and take new tires, and that gamble actually paid off as he cut his way through the top 10 and ended up taking the lead from Nemechek on newer tires. You got to remember who got that team 3 wins this year. Yeah, Christian Eckes got McAnally 3 wins, and Derek Krauss didn't get them anything. Even though he was close in a few times, but not really much else to speak of. But yeah. All right, under 10 to go. Now at 8 to go. Derek Krauss now out front. All right, there we go. 7 to go. Kyle Sieg now in 5th. How about that? Oh yeah, that's true. They don't have anything. Yeah, and that black and white, black, gray, and white number 38 car just got around Allgaier, now running in 5th, and he's also got the same strategy as Krauss. No way Kyle Sieg is in the top 5. Railroad Racer 49 2005. I think this is the first time you're here in the chat. But yeah, Kyle Sieg is in 5th because he and Derek Krauss decided to pit for new tires before the restart, and they both have rocketed their way up to the front of the field with Krauss leading and Kyle Sieg now in 5th. Nah. Sometimes I get excited. I'm shocked that Krauss is doing better. I would not say right away that Krauss is doing better than Eckes, but at the same time, like, he's still doing admirable. There's now 5 to go. Oh, Allgaier took 5th back from Sieg. Okay, 4 to go. 3 to go, stage 2. Good to see Krauss leading, but don't use that to dunk on Eckes. Yes, that's totally the fair thing to do here. Nemechek still holding on to 2nd from Custer, but Custer's definitely not going to back down on that. All right, next time by, it'll be 2 to go in stage 2. Leland Honeyman is right now, very close to Riley Herbst. Leland Honeyman is obviously a lap down. He's obviously just kind of standing in the way, and now Hemrick is now working his way up a little bit more because of this. Hemrick now in 9th. And Ryan Ellis is also up there in the fray as well. Oh, but Honeyman's going to try and move back above Herbst. Okay, last lap of stage 2. Custer starting to make a run back on Nemechek for 2nd. Going into turn 3. He's starting to get a run, but I don't know if he can finish the move. And here we go. Coming out of turn 4, Derek Krauss will win stage 2. And Nemechek gets 2nd, Custer 3rd, Mayer 4th, Allgaier, Kligerman, Kyle Sieg 7th, Riley Herbst, Austin Hill, and Daniel Hemrick is your top 10. How about, what a run for Derek Krauss. That strategy is certainly very gutsy, but could it pay off for him in the end? That remains to be seen. Oh, wow. Derek Krauss wins stage 2. And there it is. And I decided to do it number 10 because technically that is the number that he should have driven if it wasn't for Kaulig's decision to move Daniel Hemrick to the 10 because of the Owners' Championship. So Derek Krauss, first career stage win, kind of in the same breath as Blaine Perkins getting that stage win at Talladega in 2021. That's kind of what that compares to. Well, no shit. Krauss is better than Decker. Almost anyone is better than Decker. Could we be witnessing another first-time winner? Herbst last week, maybe another driver breaks through today. Well, they'll have to see how that works out in the final stage for Krauss. Because, again, that's a bit of a bold strategy because if there's like a late race caution, it's not going to benefit Krauss because he won't have an extra set of tires. They already said that on the broadcast, so that's something to keep in mind. Forgot that Blaine Perkins, yes, he did. I honestly kind of want Blaine Perkins to have a good opportunity himself as well. He certainly deserves it so much. Screw you, Logan Paul. Yeah. Okay, so here we go. Pit stop cycle after stage 2. Okay, so Custer gets out first. Allgaier, Nemechek, Hill, Mayer, Hill. Derek Krauss drops back to 8th. Hemrick moves up to 7th. Oh, sorry. All right, so here we go. Going to get ready to start the final stage. Dislike Logan Paul, but in terms of him being in WWE, he's good in the ring, but other than that, I dislike him. It should be illegal to sell energy drinks to young children. They should buy energy drinks when they're 17. I'd say that's a pretty good point. I honestly don't even lie. I've seen Prime Energy being sold in a local store, but I really wouldn't consider buying it. because they're buying it just to pour it out on the street. And that would certainly make Gatorade feel very happy because we all know this ongoing beef between Prime and Gatorade, and honestly, it's a bit of a mess. Who do I think will win the Cup race tomorrow? Personal take, my primary pick is Chris Buescher, but my alternate winner is Tyler Reddick. Sorry, I had to be thinking about that. But yeah, Buescher and Reddick. But a bit of a wild card. I'm actually going to go with Bubba Wallace since he's starting second. I'm kind of surprised by that. Anyone who hasn't done it yet, make sure to like the stream again. Tried Prime, it's not bad. It's just very overrated. Let us Bubba fans finally have what we've been starving for the whole season. Yeah, he's starting second, so again, maybe there's a chance that he could pull something off. Especially since what happened last year. I don't need to go into the whole details about it, but it's like, if the only thing I'm going to say about that is NASCAR Facebook boomers, pick a narrative and stick with it. Do you want to say NASCAR died with Earnhardt, or you want to say that NASCAR is being killed by Bubba Wallace? It's like, what narrative are you trying to go with? Pick. It's got to be one or the other. You can't have it both ways, Facebook. Bubba Wallace haters are just, again, it's like everything else. Whenever there's so much amount of hate, it's always just so blatantly dense, and there's no sense of direction either. Grimace car is fast and a great paint scheme. I'll admit the Grimace paint scheme on the 23 is a lot better than the Grimace Shake. Calling it now. That's my standpoint. Even though I never tried the Grimace Shake, but I had no interest in doing so anyways. So they're almost to halfway through the race.
The longer they run, he pulls back to the front. He said, we look at Custer, we look at him and Chance. Those guys are pretty consistent. The two guys that have been working with the net so far.
Dawson Cram loses a wheel on track. Derek Krauss uses fresher tires to win stage 2. And here we go. Custer and Allgaier are going to line up for the beginning of stage 3, for the final stage. Custer, Allgaier, Nemechek, Mayer, Hill, Herbst, Krauss, Hemrick, and Kligerman. Kligerman and Sammy Smith are your top 10. Here we go, coming back to the green, and we are green for the final stage at Homestead. Allgaier trying to take the lead right off into turn 1. Sam Mayer right behind Allgaier. Custer now trying to get a run back on the outside to take back the lead. Whoa! No, Moffitt and Chandler Smith. Big damage to the front of Moffitt's car, and Chandler Smith is sliding to a stop out of turn 3 into turn 3. Oh, man, that really sucked for Brett Moffitt. He had a really good run in this race so far. Dale Jr. still around 15th. Oh, man. Now, big damage for Chandler Smith. Dang it. What happened here? I kind of missed sight of this. Okay, so here we go. Coming out of turn 2. Sammy Smith was getting run. Oh! I think Brandon Jones got into Krauss, and then that sent Chandler Smith around. So, yeah, Brandon Jones coming out of turn 2. Jones got into Krauss, and then that got Chandler Smith, and he bumped into Creed, and then that sent him around, and bam, into the front of Moffitt. Oh, man, no. Dang it. Oh, Chandler Smith was having a good, decent day. Moffitt was having a great day, and then, damn, all that just came to an end. And that might have hurt Krauss a little bit, but yeah, I don't really think Brandon Jones meant anything by that. It was just kind of a bit of a bad place to be running that close together out of turn 2. Well, that's a 0 out of 3 for my Rookie of the Year picks this season. That is, unless Chandler wins at Martinsville next weekend. Oh, yeah, they're already cutting some of the fenders off on the 16 car, trying to get him repaired and get him back out there. Brandon Jones, Krauss, Smith, Chandler Smith, and Moffitt. So now they're almost halfway through the race. They're just about to get to lap 100. Custer, Allgaier, Nemechek, Mayer, Hill, Herbst, Kligerman, Hemrick, Sammy Smith, and Creed. And right now, Austin Hill is just 8 points above the cut, with Mayer still right there in 5th in points. And Moffitt has now brought his car to the garage, and he is now out. You can see C.J. McLaughlin's car parked out back there after his car caught on fire. Oh, dang, Chandler. That's so unfortunate that happened to you and for Brett Moffitt. Still thinking that it's probably likely that Brett Moffitt could go back to Front Row's truck team next year, especially since he won with them at Talladega. Brandon Jones moment. Does that always have to happen to Moffitt if he's having a good day? R.S. Conover, hello there. Really feel bad for Moffitt. Such a great day that went to waste. Yes, indeed. Very unfortunate for both of those guys. But yeah, I don't really think Brandon Jones had meant to do that. Was just in a bit of a bad spot with Krauss next to him coming out of turn 2, and that just escalated from there. But yeah, Brandon Jones has not had that much great of luck himself either this year. Why did it have to be Chandler? If Moffitt goes back to trucks, what I've heard from rumors is that the AM Racing 25 car could become a rotational car, which probably means Christian Rose could be making his Xfinity debut with that car next year, which I think is pretty likely. And maybe somebody like Mason Maggio starts with it, or Josh Reaume if possible. I mean, I don't know. That's just me thinking here. Moffitt probably goes to Zane's old truck, and the 25 will likely go to someone like DiBenedetto. And that being the 25 in Xfinity, yeah. I mean, yeah, I think it's probably likely Matt DiBenedetto could land that spot in the 25 car. Seems pretty likely to me. Had a bit of John Nemechek suffering from a bit of a cold right now. Oh, that's a bit concerning. Nemechek. Well, Nemechek's still doing the best he can to fight through this to keep going along here. Mayer is still 8 points below the cut line, and there's going to be one race left on the season going into Martinsville before the championship to decide who will make it to the championship 4. Chandler Smith still on pit road trying to get his car back out on track. And it looks like, yeah, he's going now. He's leaving pit road now. Oh, yeah, that was very unfortunate for him. The 4 drivers above the cut line is exactly your Final 4 prediction. Well, for me, my championship 4 prediction was Custer, Berry, Nemechek, and Hill. And right now, I'm still looking to get 3 out of 4 right now. It's just that Allgaier is going to be the only JRM driver in, unless if Sam Mayer pulls an upset win, which right now he could still be in position to do so.
Get way more into what you're into when you stream on the Xfinity 10G network.
When you have auto glass damage, trust SafeLight. My customer really relies on his car's advanced safety system. So when he got a cracked windshield, he turned to SafeLight. We're the experts at replacing glass and recalibrating your vehicle's camera so automatic emergency braking and lane departure warning work properly to get you back on the road safely. And that means a lot. Schedule now.
SafeLight repair, SafeLight replace.
This is Miami. The beaches, the palm trees, with 180 miles per hour. Your biggest rival, 50 down the road, and a championship on the line. It's no time to relax. Please say fellas.
Oh, yeah, the Cup race tomorrow at 2:30 p.m. Eastern. The Forever 400. Presented by Mobile One. Okay, pace car's about to pull off. We're about to go green with 97 to go. Okay, here we go. Allgaier and Custer on the front row, and we're green again. Allgaier's trying to get a jump on the bottom, and Allgaier moves up to the lead. Whoop. Already 3 wide going through turns 1 and 2. Custer, Mayer right there up next to each other in the second. Yeah. Sam Mayer on the bottom, seeing if he can take second from Custer. Allgaier will lead this lap. Nemechek in 4th. Kligerman 7th. Creed up to 9th. Hemrick 12th. Chandler Smith is apparently only 1 lap down. Mason Maggio is 5 laps down. Mayer 3rd. Mayer's now trying to take second from Custer. Moves up in front, moves a little way higher up. Custer now trying to take second back. Whoa, slides barely up in front of Mayer, and Custer's now in second again. Mayer's now going to try and take second back. Riley Herbst in fifth behind Nemechek. Custer fighting with Mayers. Now going to try and take second back again. They're a little bit closer to Allgaier, who's in the lead. Very close here. Who's going to get the edge? Looks like Custer has a little bit of the edge on the outside this time. Mayer's going to go back down the bottom again, trying to take second. Custer gets the edge on the outside, and Custer holds on to second. 93 to go. Truck Series Championship 4, you got 3. You got 3 out of 4. They had Majeski making it. Rhodes honestly surprised me. But yeah, Allgaier apparently might be reporting a bit of a loose wheel, but so far he's still at speed. Mayer is still right there in third, not too far behind Custer. Come on, Sam. Now 6 points separate Hill and Mayer for the 4th spot. Yeah, Allgaier's crew is still being made aware of the situation that he's going on with, but still out there running in first, still trying to hold on as best as he can. This battle's getting interesting. But yeah, tire problem for the 7, and it looks like Custer may be about to take the lead back from Allgaier. He's getting a run on him. Yes, he's got a run on him going out of turn 2. Custer going to go into turn 1, and it looks like he will take the lead from Allgaier. Custer back out front. Mayer's now starting to close in on Allgaier for second. Now it looks like he's going to go around him, and yet Sam Mayer now to second. Mayer's still right there with Custer. He's going to get run up behind. Still going to be right there behind him. Let's see what happens going into turn 3 and 4. Yeah, Allgaier's got to run a little bit lower to the bottom. Herbst now to 4th. Berry back in 16th. Dale Jr. in 11th, 87 to go at Homestead. So yeah, Sam Mayer just over 1 second behind Custer. Nemechek 5th. Dale Jr. now up to 9th. Hemrick 11th, Krauss 12th, Ryan Sieg 14th. Retzlaff 17th, Kyle Sieg 20th. Dale Jr. is closing in on Kligerman for 8th. .84 to go. Creed still in 10th. Yeah, Dale Jr. now in the top 10, running in 8th. Now in 8th. Oh, so now he got by Kligerman. Oh, but Kligerman's going to run up right behind him. Junior's starting to close in on Sammy Smith for 7th. Yeah, I mean, now it's starting to get later in the afternoon, but again, the sunset is still not going to happen for quite some time. Would honestly love to see Junior win. He was so close at Bristol. Yeah, he was. And now Dale Jr. has passed Sammy Smith for 7th. Dale Jr. actually did get a top 5 running the Xfinity race at Homestead in 2020. Yeah, Junior now at the 7th. Allgaier is now falling back. Herbst now just passed him. Allgaier to 4th. Whoa! Nemechek now moves by him. And yeah, Allgaier's going to the pits. At least it looks like he's about to. And yeah, he couldn't hold on to it much longer. Oh, Ryan Sieg is slow on the track. Looks like he got on the wall. Oh, Dragon Spark. So, yeah, it looks like he had a tire down. All right. Allgaier going into the pits. Oh, Ryan Sieg has a down right front. So, yeah, he definitely must have gotten into the wall. No caution so far, but, yeah, that's pretty concerning for Sieg. Riley Herb, Dale Jr. now up to 6th. Hemrick in 8th. Kligerman back to 10th. Krauss 11th. Berry 14th. Retzlaff 15th. Graf 16th. Connor Mosack 17th. Kyle Sieg 18th. Allgaier's back on track now. Okay. The 7 team still doing a little bit of a check over on the tires that they just changed to see if something had happened. Oh, Kligerman has now made his stop. RSS Racing and the no good, terrible day at Homestead. Oh, J. Luke Hypernova. I see her now here in the chat. Oh, so yeah, the left rear tire was starting to come loose on him. Luckily, he managed to keep it under control, and it didn't go awry on him. First car one lap down is Allgaier. Derek Krauss back up to 10th. Dale Jr. 6th. Mayer is still running second, 2.5 seconds behind Custer. Sheldon Creed in 8th. Austin Hill 5th. Dale Jr. way up on the high side as Allgaier is right now gone past him. Custer, Nemechek, Hill, Mayer is now above the cut line with Allgaier now 8 points below. Creed is now 39 points out. Sammy Smith 41. Chandler Smith 46. The new tires on Allgaier's are fast, but he still looks a bit wobbly. Well, then again, that still seems to be a thing with a lot of other cars. And whoa, Chandler Smith slow on the track a little bit. Looks like his damage on his car is starting to kind of unravel on him. Riley Herbst still running in third as Allgaier is now caught up and passed him. Dale Dub. Well, it's going to take a lot for Junior to win this race, and the final pit window is going to open up around lap 138 with 62 to go, and that's just about 11 laps from now. Oh, so Klickerman had to make a stop early as well because he got on the wall out of turn 4 and and Creed gets around him and Hemrick. Ryan Sieg. What happened to Sieg here? Starts going slow into turn 1 and goes way up the track and then in the wall. So the tire was already starting to go down on him before going into the turn. It's unfortunate Creed won't be returning to the 2. Hope he finds a good ride next year. Rumor has it he'll join Chandler Smith at JGR. There are rumors suggesting Ty Dillon could be replacing A.J. Allmendinger in the 16 Cup car at Colleague. And I'm just going to have to say it, no. I do not approve of that. Personally, I would be in favor of Ty Dillon doing the same thing A.J. Allmendinger apparently plans to do, and that's go back to Xfinity full-time, because next year is going to mark 10 years since Ty Dillon's lone Xfinity Series win at Indianapolis. So we've now made it to the top of the 5 p.m. hour. 70 to go. Dale Jr. is way down on the bottom in turns 1 and 2. Again, that's why they have those specially made visors to minimize the glare from the sunlight. But the sunlight can still be a bit of a hindrance for them regardless, because, yeah, kind of like what happened at Darlington, when there's at that certain point, the sun can be glaring directly into a straightaway and making it a bit harder to see.
Marty, is the 7 going to try a little new strategy now that they have to go to those different tires?
Doing all he can do right now. But see, he just came on the radio with Jim Coleman a moment ago. He said, I think I killed the threads on the left rear wheel. We ran it too long with a loose wheel. And Coleman said, I was afraid of that. So what does all that mean, see?
Well, what happens is you showed the damage to the wheel. Well, what's doing that damage is the wheel stuck.
Oh boy, that could be a problem. Dale Jr. now getting challenged from Sheldon Creed for 6th, and Creed now passes Jr. for 6th. Well, Allgaier is catching back up to Custer to try and unlap himself. There he goes. He's catching up. Is he going to be able to unlap himself around the 00? We'll see what happens going into turns 3 and 4. Custer being held up a little bit by Leland Honeyman, and the 7 is now to the quarter panel of the 00. And coming out of turn 4, and Allgaier is now back on the lead lap. Okay, so in about 4 more laps is when they're going to be starting a green flag pit stop cycle. If Ty Dillon replaces AJ, then at least people won't be going off about Hemrick being Kaulig's worst driver anymore. It's like, that's the thing. I still don't think Hemrick is their worst driver. He's still done everything he can in terms of consistency. And yes, he didn't get win number 2, but I still think he did the best that he could. And you know what? I'm just going to say it. Going into next year, but next year, I think Hemrick is going to put up better results in the 31 car than Justin Haley has in the last 2 years combined in the 31 car, both this year and last year. That's my statement, and I'm sticking to it. Next year will be 10 years since Kevin Harvick's Cup championship. The one that Ryan Newman almost stole from him. Not that I want to bring that up necessarily, but still. Okay, first driver, Joe Graff Jr., now in the pits. Next year, the 2014 season turns 10 years old. What a season it was. Definitely one of the best seasons in recent history, and the Gen 6's best package. Again, I know there are people who still want to say what they want to, but I personally feel a bit indifferent towards it. Yeah, Sheldon Creed and Austin Hill are now making their stops. They're now close to the 60. Yeah, they're right in that window. 62 to go for their pit stops. Retzlaff in 11th. Dale Jr. now at the 5th. Custer and Mayer still out front. Herbst and Nemechek. Hemrick in 6th. Okay, Herbst and Nemechek are now going in. Creed is now a little bit ahead of Austin Hill going out of pit road. Dale Jr. is now going in. Hemrick is now stopping. Kaz Gralla now moves up to 4th. Custer and Mayer are still going to be staying out. We'll see how long it is before they come in to make their stop. Oh, Chandler Smith is slow on the track. Damage is really starting to catch back up to him, and Custer and Mayer are now making their stops. And Sammy Smith. And Derek Krauss is now going to take back the lead. So yeah, Sammy Smith now making his stop. Okay, so Chandler Smith has now made it to pit road. But man, he's going to the garage. Chandler Smith going to the garage. Some minor damage on the 43 of Ryan Ellis, but he's still going. Derek Krauss and Josh Berry are now out front, with Allgaier now up to 3rd. Whoa! Kaz Gralla is blowing up. That's got to be a caution. That could have been a caution, but what exactly happened? There was a lot of smoke coming out of the 26 there. Oh, damage on the left front corner coming out of pit road because he went in a little crooked and got some damage. So that was smoke from a tire rub. Yeah, Chandler Smith is now gone to the garage. He's done. Creed is now behind Austin Hill in 7th, trying to take 6th. Berry is now going into pit. Mayer's now up to 4th. It's been over 50 laps since Derek Krauss pitted, so he's going to have to go in at some point. Both an uncontrolled tire and damage done to the 26. Yeah, that's pretty dead. That's pretty bad. So Kaz Gralla got damage and has to serve a penalty. Dang. Dale Jr. now in 11th. Josh Williams now pits. Mayer 4th, Austin Hill 5th. Sheldon Creed still now back to 8th. Nemechek 6th. Herb 7th. Dale Jr. in 11th. Now Austin Hill is back above the cut line, as well as Allgaier, and Mayer is now 7 points below. Custer has now taken back the lead. Derek Krauss has fallen to second. One of the tires on Josh Berry's car just about fell apart on him.
Still has Krauss out in front of him, but we know Derek Krauss will have to come to pit road here shortly. Cole Custer increasing his lead, 4.7 seconds now over Sam Mayer. Allgaier, with that strategy, he's trying to come to the top line. He's fourth.
Yeah, he just needs that call just right now. Really, he doesn't want to go any further. That would drag everybody to pit road.
50 to go now. Allgaier got up in the wall in turn 3, and Sam Mayer got around him. Mayer's now to second. Austin Hill 4th. Nemechek 5th. Allgaier now back to 4th as Austin Hill gets by him. Oh, Custer! Custer's now slow on the track. What's going on? He's got a flat. Oh, he's got a flat. And it looks like Sam Mayer might get around him. Yes, Sam Mayer to the lead. Sam Mayer to the lead. What the heck happened here? Custer with a flat tire. Oh, no. Queen has blown it to you, fool. Yeah, I think he ran it a little too close to the wall, and then he paid the price. Blown right front on the 0-0. Mayer passes him for the lead. Sam Mayer could be in position to capitalize and pull off a clutch victory again. Sam Mayer kind of put himself in the same position Christopher Bell was last year in the Cup Series. And now Sam Mayer could be in position to win his way into the Championship 4 now. But, man, that is so unfortunate for Custer, because ever since Custer got that big breakthrough win at the Chicago Street Course, things just haven't really gone all that well for him. Oh, yeah, probably going to be a must-win for Custer. He's now 6 points below the cut line. And, yeah, made the tire change, and he's back out again. Custer's really not happy. Really cannot be happy about this. But, yeah, Sam Mayer, here he is in position to make it to the Championship 4 if he can hold on for 46 more laps. Austin Hill 2nd, Herbst 4th, Creed 5th. Allgaier is now on pit road again. Hemrick will move up to 6th. Dale Jr. is going to get to 8th. Yeah, this has also not been a very good day for Allgaier either. For the Cup Series race tomorrow, I'm going to the local Buffalo Wild Wings because football will also be on that day. Seahawks fan, they play the same day as the race. Hope the Hawks can get the win. But yeah, as Rick Allen said, major championship implications. Oh yeah, this definitely is. These definitely are some serious implications. And Custer, Custer, they get penalized on pit road, go on pit road. Now he has to do another pass through. Oh, God, talk about adding insult to injury. Just like what happened yesterday, or just like what happened in the truck race earlier with Christian Eckes. It's the same thing. Oh, too many men over the wall for Custer. Ah, dang it. What? Oh, yeah, that was still a very unfortunate incident for Chandler Smith. And, yep, he's out of the race. Just interviewed him. Derek Krauss now trying to get by Nemechek as he's a lap down. Dale Jr. back up to 8th. I mean, granted, for the truck race, Eckes was just speeding on pit road, but for Custer, too many men over the wall, but yeah, Sam Mayer is out front looking to try and pull off a major upset for his 4th win of the year.
Get way more into what you're into when you stream on the Xfinity 10G network.
Our first diet can be stressful. So to make things a little less overwhelming, Progressive is offering special rewards for new parents. They're not stopping there. We think even cat ladies deserve rewards. Like candid people. People with birthdays. Recent grads who can't move on with their lives. All of them. And these people we found on the internet can be automatically enrolled in the Progressive loyalty program and get special rewards. Even people who just got back from Europe. Actually, last song, I was in Europe. Right now, some small every 6 or 189 all day.
So far, Sam Mayer still out front, still looks to be up to speed. Derek Krauss, 15th, Jed Burton, 14th. Barry in 13th, Allgaier 17th, Jeffrey Earnhardt 19th, and Jeremy Clements again in that cursed Wood Brothers throwback in 20th. Custer 23rd.
When it comes to the wrong mattress, you snooze, you lose.
Dawson Cran 36th. CJ, oh, we got a tire that's loose out right on the outside wall from a pit stall, as it looks like Parker Kligerman is going back into pit road. Something must have went wrong with him again. But yeah, there's a tire that's just resting up against the wall, the dividing wall between the track and pit road. Will they call a caution for that, or will they just leave it there? They might leave it there. 38 to go. Joe Graff Jr. in 12th. Nemechek 4th, Sammy Smith 7th. Oh, caution. Yeah, okay, so it is for that tire that's sitting out on pit road. Yeah, it was all, I was wondering if they would call caution for that. Yeah, and now they have. So whose tire was that? That's what I want to know. Who was that from? Austin Hill, 2nd, Herbst, Nemechek, Creed, Hemrick, Sammy Smith, Junior, Jones, and Retzlaff in 10th. Yeah, Parker Retzlaff sitting in 10th. Only 13 cars on the lead lap, so Derek Krauss is looking to get the free pass. Well, maybe Sam Mayer is not out of contention just yet, but this is certainly going to be a bit of a setback for him. Well, because again, it can still be a bit of a on-track hindrance, so they want to get that taken care of. But yeah, still feels a little bit unnecessary, and I'd say Sam Mayer would certainly feel the same way about that.
Custer really still upset with him about what happened. Listen to the radio. And then Steve, to make it even worse, Jonathan's on your screen right now. That was him with too many men over the wall. He went to catch that flat tire, that right front that went flat. He went over the wall accidentally, and that's why they got that penalty after.
Oh, so yeah, Mayer is going in. Sheldon Creed stayed out. That's a big risk that. Yeah, it's a pretty big risk that Creed is taking by staying out. So yeah, Mayer still gets out first with Austin Hill behind him. Not a whole lot changed there. But yeah, this is a very bold move on Creed's part to try and stay out and take the win. But then again, he certainly knows what's at stake, and he wants to try and pull off an upset win himself. knowing that he's still, again, we still don't know for certain if he's going to go to JGR or not, or if he goes to like Colleague or something. Whatever he's going to do next year, Creed does not know for certain, so that's why he's kind of racing for the rest of his career right now. Definitely a caution Custer needed. If Mayer wins, then it will be his first oval win. Yeah, Creed stayed out, so he's certainly going to take a big risk.
That's why I turned 5 hour energy. It's my 5-second coffee. Let's go. 5 hour energy. You're welcome, America. Sheldon Creed stays out, and now with under 33 laps.
This is the place where Mayat Snyder won his first race, so Creed could win it. Creed is going to cause a stack up with those old tires. So, yeah, that's something that probably could happen, but at the same time, do I want it to happen? No. I'm just being honest with you. No, I do not want that to happen, but at the same time, I wouldn't be surprised if it did. Yeah, I had it going behind the wall, so it looked like there was a bit of an engine problem for Chandler Smith as well. And then Custer goes a little too close to the wall, trying to run the Larson-Reddick line, and it completely cost him. So just over 30 to go. This is certainly going to be the crunch time moment. That's for dang sure. Sheldon Creed is still out front with Mayer in second. Okay, so they're going to do the choose now. Okay, so Sheldon Creed's going to go to the outside. Mayer goes to the inside with Austin Hill behind him. Dale Jr. is now going up to row 3. I mean, he's technically supposed to be he goes to row 3. Hamrick is also up in the top 10. Parker Retzlaff is still up there. This race has had some unexpected twists, but also great battles. What do I think about the NASCAR schedules in all 3 series? Like for 2024, it's not great, but at the same time, it could be worse. I mean, hey, Iowa Speedway is going to be back after a 5-year leave of absence. But again, wish we could have gotten an international race, but maybe 2025 that will happen. Pretty all right. A little disappointed that Montreal. We can thank the Olympics for that, but we might still get an international race in 2025. Yeah. Okay, pace car lights are off. They're coming through turns 3 and 4. They're about to go back to green with 30 to go. Most career laps led without a win. Brian Scott, 659. Davey Allison, 474. Shane Meal and Sheldon Creed. Okay, here we go. Sam Mayer still gets a big jump, and Sheldon Creed with a little bit of a bobble, and he's getting shuffled back. Yeah, that really, like, why did you expect anything less? Of course that was going to happen. Oh, a little bit of disappointment, a little bit of a situation where it looked like near contact between Junior and Barry. Jab. Oh, Josh Berry's in the wall. Oh, no. We're going to be another caution. Ow. What the heck happened to Josh Berry? Seriously, is this just preparing him for the disappointment that's awaiting him at Stewart-Haas Racing? That's the only explanation I can come up with now. It's preparing him for the disappointment that's awaiting him next year in the Cup Series at SHR. See the trucks go back to Canadian Tire the same weekend. Okay, so what happened between Barry and Junior? Oh, some debris was also left out on the track out of turn 2 as well from another car. Oh, Barry Jr. looks like he had a little bit of a problem there. It looks like somebody may have been pushing too hard. What happened? Oh, no, Jr. got into Barry going out of turn 2. And, oh, man, 88 got loose. Oh, and that's what screwed over Barry. Again, that's his team boss. That's his team owner. So Josh, I don't really know how Josh is going to take that, considering that Junior is his team owner. But what the heck was that? What the heck was that? What a save for Junior. But yeah, that was very unfortunate. Coming out of turn 2. Whoa, yeah. He was really fighting the wheel to keep that thing under control, too. Oh, and it cost Josh Berry. Oh, my God. Oh, no. So, yeah, Mayer, Hill, Nemechek, and Herbst are still out there. That could still be somewhat costly for Junior, though. Give it that. Oh, yeah, indeed, Junior. Indeed. Dale Jr.'s popularity has done more damage to NASCAR than any of the bad decisions NASCAR has made. Oh, wow. Meanwhile, in other news, old man yells at cloud. That kind of smoldering take has the same exact frickin' energy to me. Almost every time someone stays out on a high wear track, could be preparing Barry for the 2024 season with SHR. It's going to be a long season next year for Barry fans. Oh, yeah, it's going to be. But I'm still going with my theory that I don't think Barry is going to spend more than 1 year with SHR. I really don't think he's going to like being there.
So let's go down to Kim, and the radio of the two, I'm sure, is very interesting after this caution.
Yeah, it's actually been kind of quiet. While they do have an extra set of tires and we're looking for a late race caution, this was not the late race caution they were looking for. It came a little bit too early, so they will stay out while pit road is open and hope for a second later caution to take that last set of fresh Goodyear tires. Right now, I know Sheldon is behind the paint ball with the old tires yet. They just told him, hold your line as best as you can. We know what you're working with out there.
Oh.
Jim, we're going to focus on the two of Sheldon Creed on this most recent restart. And he started out probably because he didn't come to pit road. Everybody around him had front tire.
Yeah, he just gets split through the middle, and he gets shuffled way back, and Hemrick kind of holds up Hemrick in the process. Ugh. And that's when Junior got into Barry. It's like, ugh. Mayer still gets a big jump on the lead with Austin Hill moving up to second. Ugh. Oh. Man, Junior still really tried to fight that as best he could. And Cole Custer is still technically in like just outside the top 10, so he's not out of it yet. Right now, Custer is now 17th. Junior still 7th. Joe Graff Jr. in 10th. But both of the Jordan Anderson cars are now 8th and 9th. Oh, so Custer's still a lap down. And now Custer's 1 point below the cut line. Mayer, Nemechek, Hill, and Allgaier are currently the top 4 in points.
Next weekend, if it finishes like this, boy, that would be a heck of a battle. You look Austin Hill plus 6, all guys.
25 to go. Heard rumors that Gregson could go to the 10 at SHR. If that's the case, maybe Wendy's takes Smithfield's place as the primary sponsor. NASCAR is going to start implementing mandatory pit stops with the way this is going. I have no clue why Creed didn't just pit with the others, and yet his team is still electing to stay out. Austin Hill and Mayer are still in the front row. Nemechek, Herbst, Sammy Smith, Jones, Junior, Burton, Retzlaff, and Graff. And Giraffe. Daniel Hamrick in 11th. Sorry about that. Yeah, just 1 point separates Custer and Allgaier on the cut line, and that's even if Mayer ends up winning. James Pullman, crew chief for Allgaier. All right, they're going to be going back to green with 23 to go. Let's see what's going to happen now. All right, here we go. Going to be going back to green with 23 to go. And they're green again. Mayer and Hill still pretty even going into turn one. And Mayer still slightly ahead. And he moves up in front of Hill out of turn two. And Mayer takes the lead. Now Riley Herbst trying to take second. Hill's not going to let him. Oh, almost four wide into turn three, back in the pack. Now Allgaier's 2 points above the cut. Yeah, Sam Mayer has 3 wins on road courses, but can he get his first oval win? 22 to go. Dale Jr. still in 7th. Hemrick now up to 8th. Retzlaff is now shuffled back into 14th. Ryan Sieg, first car 1 lap down in 15th. Custer 18th. Allgaier is also a lap down in 16th. I mean, even with those specially tinted visors with the shaded area in turns 1 and 2, yeah, that could do something with your vision, though. Like, trying to change around that. And Nemechek is starting to challenge Hill for second. Come around this time by, it will be 20 laps to go at Homestead. Brandon Jones now up to 5th. Nemechek and Hill are still going at it, and Riley Herbst is still right behind them in 4th. Kligerman 11th, Krauss 12th, Creed 13th, Retzlaff 14th. Kyle Weatherman in 17th. And around next time by 19 to go. There are so many Austin names in NASCAR. You got Austin Dillon, Austin Cindric, Austin Hill. All right, so Nemechek takes second. Herbst is now trying to take third from Austin Hill. Sam Mayer still out front. Dale Jr. now up to 6th. Josh Berry is now out of the race. Dale Jr. 5th. You can definitely tell that Josh definitely sounds pretty dejected. Like, and it's understandable too. Junior is now 3 seconds back, so he's still a ways away. 17 to go now. Custer and Allgaier are starting to beating around on each other a little bit. They're both a lap down, 16th and 17th, and they're kind of going at it a little bit. So yeah, still an impressive rebound for Dale Jr. to make it back into the top 5. Still not really in position to win, but still pretty good day overall. Ryan Sieg, the first car 1 lap down in 15th. Custer and Allgaier are currently fighting to try and get by him. Austin Hill still falling back a little bit more. Junior is starting to get a little bit within closing range of Austin Hill, but still probably not enough. But again, I don't think Junior is going to win, but Sam Mayer, my alternate pick, is still in position, still in a pretty good position to try and get the win. Nemechek 2nd, Herbst 3rd, Austin Hill Jr. Mayer still leading, 15 to go. Berry, Maggio, Chandler Smith, Moffitt, Cram, McLaughlin, and Newman. Yeah, those are all the cars that are out. All right, coming around next time by Daniel Hemrick, 6th. Brandon Jones, 7th. Kligerman, 9th. And Graff, 10th. Krauss, 12th. Riley Herbst is still right there with Nemechek, and it's starting to look like maybe he can put the pressure on Nemechek to try and get by him for second, but again, it's all just a matter of actually being able to do it. Dale Jr. still about 2 seconds behind Austin Hill, hasn't really gained a lot. Dale Jr. now 5 seconds behind. Custer ahead by 2 points. Yeah, by just 2 points as Junior is in the top 5. Yeah, he's very close now. Oh, Jet Burton slow on the track. Looks like he got into contact with somebody. He's slow on the track. Whoa, hold on to it. Very close call there. Jet Burton makes on the pit road, no caution. At least not yet. What happened there? Oh, so Jet Burton got in the wall. Looks like I think he might have had a tire go down, and yeah, they're almost lost control of it. Yep, right front tire, it's starting to cord on him and starting to fall apart. Bring it stop. There we go, 12 to go. Riley Herbst still putting the pressure on Nemechek, but Nemechek is still holding on to second. 1.4 seconds behind Sam Mayer. Yeah, the eclipse was last week. But yeah, Dale Jr. still in 5th. Still about 3 seconds behind Austin Hill, so I don't really think he's going to get to 4th. 11 to go now. Riley Herbst still right there behind Nemechek. Still looking for an opening to try and get past him, but still can't do it. All right, here we go. Sam Mayer still in position to try and get his first win on an oval track in the Xfinity Series. Everyone was saying that even though after Mayer got his first win at Road America, people were saying that, oh, he's just the new Michael Annett. Well, then he got a second win at Watkins Glen, and then a third win at the Roval. And here he is in position for win number 4 and his first win on an oval. Sam Mayer has really kind of somewhat defied expectations, but at the same time, I feel like this is still a bit of an expectation for me personally, because I really feel like Mayer certainly put himself in a very interesting position. He knows what's at stake, and that's why he's doing what he's doing right now. Nine to go. Okay, 8 to go. Nemechek still in second. They're still about 1.3 seconds behind Mayer, so they're not that far back. All right, now going down the backstretch again. So they're not that far back from Mayer, but they're still in a. But yeah, Herbst and Nemechek are still in a pretty tight battle for second. Whoa, really solid on the wheel for Nemechek. Still kept it going. Didn't really lose control there, but yeah, pretty big wheel motions for Nemechek. Some pretty hard wheel motions there for Nemechek, but he's still holding on to second. 7 to go. Custer's now caught up to Ryan Sieg to be the first car one lap down. And Herbst is going to make a move down the bottom. He's going to slide, try and see if he can slide up in front of Nemechek. And Herbst is now to second. But Nemechek is still right there in the back bumper of him. 6 to go. 1.7 seconds is the difference now between Mayer. 6 to go. Now coming up to 5. Next time by it'll be 5 to go. What a season Mayer has had. An absolute breakout for him. Yes, indeed. A lot of people are still pretty angry with Mayer. And again, what happened, the reason why people don't like Mayer is because of what happened in 2021 when he was sharing the 8 car with Josh Berry at JRM, and they wanted Josh Berry to be in the 8 car full time, but that was the plan from the offset, to have Mayer and Berry sharing that car throughout the season. And then Josh Berry would end up getting the 8 car last year with Mayer in the 1, and things worked out for both of them. So I don't get why people should be angry about that. Like, I don't get it. Just under 5 to go now. Custer's now going to get by Ryan Sieg, and he will be the first car one lap down. 4 to go. This is going to come down to the wire. Herbst is now under 1 second behind Sam Mayer. Holy crap, he's still not that far back. All right, here we go. Oh, Connor Mosack is down on the bottom lane of the track. He's going to pit road. Riley Herbst has closed it down pretty quickly. 3 to go. Oh, damn. Riley Herbst. What has he done here? Connor Mosack in the pits. All right, next time by, it's going to be 2 to go. Herbst is starting to reel him in. What the heck? 2 to go. Come on, Sam. All right, come on, Sam. Keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. Oh, Sheldon Creed smoking. He's going out on pit road. All right, this time by, last lap. White flag, last lap. Riley Herbst has now closed the gap between him and Mayer. Come on, Sam, hold on to it. Just one more time around. Come on, hold on to it. Dub number 4, come on. Herbst is definitely going to try and move. Oh, there he goes. He's trying it. He's trying to make a move down on the bottom. He's holding on to it. Come on, Sam. Come on. Oh, he got to the wall. Mayer wins it. Very close there, but Sam Mayer has won his 4th race of the year, and he is on to the championship 4. That was, man, Mayer got right up in the wall there. Very close. That was so close there. Oh, my God. Herbst really tried that. Not going to be enough, but, man, very close there at the line. Sam Mayer. Yeah, there it is. Mayer will be racing for the championship. Again, I think it's good that Mayer is going to be doing this, knowing that Ty Gibbs won't be able to interfere with him. But yeah, he got into the wall a little bit. Herbst tried to dive down the track to see if he could get around him, but Still a little bit too far back. Wasn't really able to get there. But yeah, what a run. Sam Mayer, 4th win of the year. And yeah, he's really, look at that. He's really burning it down there. I think Junior still got a top 5 out of that, didn't he? Yeah, hell yeah, Sam. Sam Mayer. What a run for Sam Mayer. Okay, so here, yeah, Dale Jr. gets 5th. Another top 5 run. Daniel Hemrick 6th. Brandon Jones 8th. Derek Krauss 11th. Stage 2 winner ends up 11th. But yeah, Sam Mayer, first win on an oval in Xfinity. Now remember, he got his first Truck Series win at Bristol in 2020. So yeah, first oval win in Xfinity, and there he is, standing on top of the car. Riley Herbst, he really gave it a run there, but Mayer was able to hold on to it all the way to the last lap. What a run. Yeah, what a run for Sam Mayer, and now he is in the championship 4. Fourth win in the last 12 races. Junior top. Ironic that Dale Jr. gets a top 5 for the first time since he raced here 3 years ago. Oh, yeah. Smoke in the back. Wait, what? Well, yeah, I know that Sheldon Creed's car blew up coming on the last few laps with 2 to go. And yeah, you can see Riley Herbst looking pretty dejected, but at the same time, well, look, man, you still got the win last week. You gotta take your losses where you can get them. So again, just take it for what it is. Yeah, Sam Mayer, 4th win of the year, and is now in the championship 4. The fuck you mean, nuh-uh? Herbst definitely looked pretty dejected, but at the same time, that's more so the kind of feelings that you have when a race is over. But at the same time, you got to remember he won last week, so again, gotta have to take that for what it is. But at the same time, I hate to be like one of those bandwagoner types, but at the same time, I gotta say it. Why isn't the championship race here? Why can't we have the championship settled here? Because this would have made the championship a lot more of an invigorating moment. And again, I don't want to be like one of those people, but at the same time, I gotta say it. Well, I guess since the race is over now, I don't really know if I need to expand on anything else. And again, for now, this could potentially be my last stream of the year. But at the same time, maybe... Now, here's the thing. If Chris Buescher makes it to the championship 4, again, most likely with a win tomorrow in the Cup race, which I'm not too sure if that will happen, but if Buescher makes it to the championship 4, I might consider doing one last stream for the Cup Series championship race at Phoenix. And that would be so ironic. If Buescher makes it to the championship 4, that will actually fulfill, that would be so ironic when looking back at my Cup Series Championship 4 prediction from 2020. Because I had Buescher in the Final 4 then, and it was a bit premature, and it was a little bit sarcastically implied, but at the same time, here we are 3 years later, and it looks like it has the potential to happen. So I guess on that note, let's see if there's a little more. Bring the championship back to Miami. Phoenix is so mid. Homestead doesn't disappoint. And Junior, yeah, 5th. very exhilarating. But on that note, that will do it for this live reaction stream. I want to thank you all for coming out. My alternate winner ends up winning. And with that, this is NF17 signing off, and I hope you all have a good rest of your evening.